folks. A big shout out first to Argent the Jedi in the Apple shop in Leicester in High Cost. I couldn't delete stuff off my MacBook, so I had to take it to him. Well, I took it to Curry's first, and like, you stand in Curry's and you're waiting and waiting for somebody to come and ask you if you're all right, and June's just chucked it all over the floor, all over the table. And they never come up to you. When you're talking to, you're just looking around, they're always there, isn't they, like vultures on you, but when you actually want them to do something,
sorry, June's made a mess.
I'm not going to show you, folks. Yeah, and then when you actually want them, they never come and see you. But the lad did come and saw me. He tried to sort me out, but he couldn't sort me out, so I went to see Argent the Jedi in the Apple shop, and hello to all the lads that came up and said hello as well. I did ask if they want a photo, a selfie, like, but apparently they're not allowed to do that kind of thing, so screw you, Apple. Don't make your workers happy, will you? Right, what I'm doing, folks, a few months ago I went to a shop down Melton Road in Leicester. For people who don't know, Melton Road in Leicester is the large Asian community. Your Indians and your Pakistanis and all that kind of people. That's a bit wrong, so I don't mean that kind of people. I mean, you know, all the Asians.
The Asian community.
Asian community. I was trying to be too clever then for my own good, and it backfired on me. They all live down there, and when I was younger, I used to go down there and go in all the different kind of food shops and just buy stuff and just eat it. Well, that's what you would do. You would buy it and then you would eat it, and it was lovely. Lovely. So I thought I'd do it again. So anyway, I went down a couple of months ago and did this shop, and it was absolutely wonderful stuff. And I wanted to go down Melton Road for the Diwali lights and the turning on the lights, but I got all my dates mixed up, so I didn't go. So what I've done, folks, I've been to the shop called, as you've read on the title, is it Bhojalram Sweets and Farsan. Is that right, June?
Farsan, yeah.
Farsan.
I think so. Apologies if we mispronounce.
Yeah, no, apologies. It's pure vegetarian. So you vegetarians out there, you can actually be eating this as well. It's at 41 Melton Road, Leicester, LE4 6PN. They cater for all occasions, from parties, weddings and religious functions to corporate events. Specialist in pure Indian, sweet and Farsan and takeaway. I've heard of this place before. I've heard it's really, really good. So what I've done, folks, I've been and bought a selection, right? There's samosas on there. I don't know if these are barges or whatever. I did ask the girl, but I couldn't. She was speaking perfect English. She was perfect English, but I just couldn't remember the names that the food was called. So I've got some savouries, and I've also got some sweets. Now they come in little boxes. I've chucked the other box in, like recycling. She sellotaped it up because she thought, I know, I'll sellotape it up and you won't be able to open it. Anyway, it comes in a box. Nice little box. Get that knife, June. Now you've stopped throwing the things all over the place. Thank you very much. So we just cut this open. Specialist sweet farm and chips. There we go. And this is what I've got for a sweet. All kinds of little things in there, like a bit of a bird's nest and stuff. Looks absolutely tremendous. I bought some other round things that I'll show you in a bit, and some crisps. If you're not English, if you're not eating crisps. So what we're going to move on to then, June?
What are those long things?
Them long things look like the chilies. Jalapeno, so we might save them till the end.
Okay, so
that might be a good idea. You get these dips. I don't know what the dips are, excuse fingers. Is that a sweet dip? Don't know, we're just going to dip it. Dip your dip. Oh, I've had that before.
I think that's a sweet one, isn't it?
No, this is a savoury one. I think what you do is, right, you just get something.
They must be for them.
Yeah, anyway, this is like a potato fritter. You put it in your dip.
You should have got her to write the names down for you.
Oh, fucking hell. They were busy, lover. They were busy there. I don't think she had time to write stuff
Can I try
down.
one of those?
You can, sweetheart, knock yourself out. Well, not literally. June has done that before. She put her head through the stairs and knocked herself out.
Detach me retina?
Detached the retina. Oh, very nice.
It's not potato, is it? Is it potato?
I don't know. It's like it is potato or potato, but it's been mashed.
Whatever it is, it's very nice.
It is very
the
nice.
batter's nice, isn't it?
It is. The batter's very light, very.
Not at all greasy, is
No.
it? I'd rather cook it. Got to be fried, hasn't it?
Yeah. Oh God. So basically, what I'm saying, folks, is if you live in the Leicester area and you go down Melton Road.
The thing is, if you want Indian food or Pakistan food or any kind of Asian food, that is the place to go.
It is.
Isn't it?
It's the place to go in Leicester.
Not an Indian takeaway or anything
No.
like that. Go there and just try it.
Yeah, it's a bit like, I would describe it as the Indian of the Greggs of India,
Absolutely beautiful.
or the Bird's Cake Shop. Do they still do Bird's Cake Shop?
Well, do you know what? I don't know.
So I'm going for this round thing now. What would you call these? Barges or? It's brilliant because I put these out and I hold them up to the camera. Then people actually tell me what the proper names are.
It's got some kind of green vegetable in
A bit
it.
brave again. You're putting your hand on there.
Is that coriander in there?
Oh God. What's the green one like, Jim?
I like green one.
That really. When I first bit into it, folks, I didn't seem to taste a lot, but now
That's coriander, isn't it? I think.
it's actually working. I think the heat of my tongue, and all the spices and stuff in it. Oh my God.
Do you know what though? I can't get over how light they are.
Yeah.
The texture is really light. It's not at all stodgy, is it?
No, it's not.
I mean, you look at that and you think it's some kind of dumpling, like one of ours that you put in a stew.
You would look at that and think it's a dumpling, but it's
It's
not.
not. It's so light. But don't they? There is that chickpea flour.
I think that's what that is.
Chickpea flour and stuff,
And
and that's really light, isn't it? Because that's what they use in the barges.
Right, so.
So what? We've not had one of them, have we?
No, we're now having one of these.
Oh,
For the visually impaired, and I don't want this to sound rude, it looks like a dung beetle's dung, don't it? It's just a round ball, well packed together. This has got to be chickpea.
no, I don't think it is.
Let's cut it. Let's cut it.
It's-
It's got a crispy outer. Is that rice?
I think there's rice in there, isn't there?
Yeah, there's rice. That's nice.
But I think this one's my favourite. Whatever this one is, it's really fragrant.
Oh, yeah.
There's onion in there, obviously. Very nice.
Is it K9 or whatever? K9?
What you should have done is brought it into work, and I bet Abdul could have told us what they all were.
Yeah. It's Sri Lankan.
Oh,
Hello? Oh God, how gorgeous. Oh,
that one's my favourite.
yeah. They are really, really good. What we call
I
this?
feel like
We're not giving it justice.
no, because we don't know what's in them. All we
No.
can do is tell you it's
We can just
really
tell you
nice.
that people of Leicester or wherever, I know there's a large Asian community in Bradford and Luton and all that kind of thing. That is right.
Beautiful, yeah.
I mean, I went in, They were really busy. There was some old boy. He'd got both his hands in some kind of cast on a walking stick, dropping his change on the floor. I picked his change up for him. I held the door open for him as he went out. Because, I mean, let's face it, folks. Somebody, not stereotyping, but somebody like me walks into an Indian shop, big fat bold white geezer, and I look like I've just come from a right-wing meeting, as the Jam would say.
And you're not anything like that, are you?
No.
Nothing could be further from the truth.
I'm just a skinhead because I've got no bloody hair. That was gorgeous.
Try one of the samosas.
Right, we're going on to a samosa now, folks.
I'll just have a little bit of that because I'm getting pretty full.
That's a samosa. You bite into it, June. You
Oh,
bite.
you've got the knife there. I'd rather you cut it with a knife than we can see inside. Shut up.
Shut up. Because I didn't read the sign on the door when I went in, because it's pure vegetarian. I said, and I don't want nothing with lamb. And she says, we don't do meat.
Which is all good for June.
There we go, carrots, potato, peas. It looks like a vegetable kind of curry. Well, I suppose it is, isn't it? It's a bloody samosa.
Do you know what though? You can't buy anything like that
No.
from the shops.
No.
Can you?
That's the bit I'm having, folks. Bit of dip in there. I love that dip. That brown dip. Oh, God.
Because when you buy these from the shops, the supermarket, or even if you get them from an Indian restaurant, you don't have the chunks of vegetable like you've got in that.
Yeah.
It's more of a mush.
That is
gorgeous, isn't it?
That is one of the best samosas I have ever had.
You're going to have to go in and tell them.
Oh. That is absolutely gorgeous. And I know now you're going to be saying, hey, you're just saying that it's gorgeous because it's gorgeous, but it ain't. It really is tasty. And saying it's, I'll be honest with you folks, I do eat meat. But this...
If you had this, you wouldn't miss meat on your plate,
No.
would you? I'm sure we're eating it all wrong.
They're not
whatever.
putting mine in my mouth, so...
No, but
This is...
that really is tasty, isn't it?
I'm trying to... you know when you can tell the flavours, but you can't put a name to them because they've got that much flavour in it.
Let's have a look. Oh, there's potatoes in there.
It's potatoes or potatoes.
Peas, carrots, and there's got to be onion in there somewhere, isn't there?
Oh yeah, there's got to be onion. But it is just so nice.
That is the best samosa I've ever eaten.
It is. It really is. And then you just dip a bit of sauce in it.
Shall I be brave and have a bit?
Well, we've still got one of these. Got.
Jesus, that is the nicest.
Oh.
Don't put anything dip on this for a start. I was expecting that to be burning hot. That's some kind of chilli in batter.
Yeah.
And that is just...
Could you pass me the water, please, Robert? Not that I've got a burning mouth, because there are spices there, and it is got a bit of heat to it. But if June's saying it's like that, I want to just...
It's very delicate chilli, that's beautiful. Solid, shall we have this for Christmas dinner?
Yeah, let's go and buy a load. Why not doing a traditional Christmas dinner?
Isn't that lovely?
That is so light on the tongue, it's untrue.
I know. You can take the rest of this for pack up for work tomorrow, can't you? When I bit into that, I wasn't sure whether there was cheese in there. But I don't think there is there?
That is gorgeous. This is...
Because you were expecting that to hurt, weren't you?
Yeah, I mean, there we go, look. In fact, they have got something in it. Look, they've stuffed.
Yeah.
They have stuffed. They have put something in the side, the jalapenos, and they've taken the seeds out, haven't they?
I don't know what they've done, but it's beautiful. Whoever's cooked that, you're going to have to go in and tell them
God,
how nice it was.
that is.
Hurry up then.
Yeah, because I'm on the 15-minute mark. I've got one of these left.
Cut it off.
Now I think that is mushed up chickpea. I'm not sure. What do you think, June?
That looks like chickpea.
Alright, I'm going to dip it.
Oh, it's got nice. Delicate fragrance.
Yeah.
Is that cardamom? That's cardamom.
I'm not keen on that one because I'm not a fan of cardamom.
Oh, I like it.
But that's my own personal.
Weirdness. You don't like pineapple either, do you?
No, I don't like pineapple.
Or olives.
I can't eat olives. No chance of eating olives. Right, so that was absolutely wonderful, and I'm sure if I like cardamom, that would have been good as well. But I don't, so apologies for that. It's nothing to do with the chef or anything like that. Right, so now we're moving on to the sweet section. Shall we go for these bird's nest things, June?
Yeah. Are we just having half each or no?
Oh, I'll make one of these on me.
I'm going to like this. Is this going to be like
That pastry
baklava?
stuff. Yeah.
Baklava from the Turkey.
Yeah. This is what it is. Look, it does that. It's well made. It looks like it is an actual bird's nest of some kind. It's very sticky.
Yeah, this is like Turkish baklava.
Baklava. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to shove it in my gob.
They're lovely, they are, aren't they?
Oh my God, that is dark. I know what it's like, folks. It's when you go into an Indian shop like this, they have. I'll try a bit, Ginger.
Yeah, what's that?
It's like a potato.
Like a potato.
Nothing's very spicy. It's all
What's
quite.
that then?
That's just
And you
a
get these like,
What's that?
it's like the Indians.
I don't know what it is, baby. It's
They
all
melt
vegetarian.
sugar and then they just drip it round and then it makes a big, like a biscuit sized kind of sweet. And it's absolutely gorgeous. And that is perfect. If I stop now, you can't better that. Right, June, we're going for the yellow one.
Yeah, can you cut it in half though, please? Because I'm eating loads and.
June's on a diet. Excuse me, don't do this at home. If I get, oh, it's alright, fucking hell, it's only me and June, isn't it?
Who's Parker?
It's a yellow piece of cake, sweet.
That's made with condensed milk, I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
Whatever it is.
Has
Bloody
it got
lovely.
pistachios in it or?
No, it's got. Oh, I don't know. It's got some on the edge of it, but.
It's got some kind of nut in it, some kind of nut eat in it.
Condensed milk.
Oh God. That is absolutely great. You all thought I was going to say stunning. Right, we're moving on to the other sweets now. I have no idea what this is. It looks like millionaire shortcake flatbread thing. I don't know what it
It
is.
looks nothing like millionaire's shortbread.
Well, it does in my eyes. So
It's got
edible silver on it. So let's tuck in.
tuck in. Make that, you know.
Oh. Filling.
That one hasn't got a lot of taste to me. I don't know whether that's because that
I don't know.
those other two were so flavourful.
Yeah. Delicate, isn't it? But it is.
Whatever.
It's lovely. Oh,
Oh, I think you didn't see those.
yeah, these are on top of them.
Oh, they've got pistachio.
Yeah. It's about the same kind of thing again. It looks like a Brazilian kind of connection with the yellow and the green. It's got pistachios in it. And let's tuck in. There you go, Joe. Oh, God.
That, you weren't that far off with a millionaire shortbread. That tastes a bit like
Caramel.
shortbread. A little bit, not quite as sweet as shortbread.
Whatever. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Difficult to describe.
It is
because
difficult
it's
to describe.
unique.
Yeah. Right, what I've got here, folks, some biscuit kind of things.
Like a Viennese whirl.
It does look like a Viennese whirl. You're dead right there, Junie, baby. But all this lot cost me £11.29. And you could sit here and have quite a nice little feast, couldn't you? They did do curry stuff as well. In a hot, they had a takeaway part, so you could actually, you know, bite in a tray and walk off and eat it.
Like
so,
fish and chips.
Like fish and chips. Right, let's tuck into this.
Describe it, you can't. I've already had one of these. It's obviously some kind of biscuit.
Right, Bombay mix, the biscuit or the
If you imagine Bombay mix, mushed up.
in a big roll. That's what that is. That's Bombay mix. The little the thingy bits.
It's got a peanutty taste to it, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Like Bombay mix.
Amazing.
Now, these are the crisps. I've had some of them. I'm waiting to see what your reaction's going to be.
A big bag of crisps.
They're not crisps as such, are they?
They look a bit, for the visually impaired, they look a bit like Walker's squares, only all put together, melted
No,
together.
remember when we were kids and we used to get those crisps from the tuck shop? They were called puffs. I'm sure you're not allowed to call them that anymore, but and the look of it like that.
Well, let's tuck in. Let me just have a quick rinse of that.
Yeah. You won't need to because they've got quite a strong flavour.
Right, let's tuck in.
Cheese. Does it taste of cheese to you?
They're dry.
Is it cheese though?
Do you know what I think it tastes of?
Go on then.
You know when we had the slab crisps the other day, and we had the egg?
The egg,
It
yes.
tastes like egg.
Egg, yeah. Egg is cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah, egg.
Egg flavoured crisps.
Oh, it is. Egg. Oh,
And I hate to
egg.
say this is where Mr. Slabs and his good lady wife, BG, have found where they got the egg from. They've nicked it from an Indian takeaway in Leicester.
Well
God,
done.
that does taste of egg.
Cheesy egg. Scrambled egg.
A scrambled egg. Oh,
cheese.
boiled egg. Any kind of egg. That is
Not an
amazing.
Easter egg.
No, not an Easter egg. So, folks,
That's beautiful.
if you live in the Leicester area, get yourself down there. Number 41, Melton Road. Go in and just try the lot. It all looked fabulous. It all looked very clean. It was well organised. The staff knew what they were doing. They were polite. Everything was spot on.
And if anybody could tell us what we've just eaten,
Yeah,
we
somebody-
would be very grateful.
Yeah, in fact, I was going to upload this another day, but I'm going to upload it tonight.
Because we're interested.
We are. Where's Ginge?
I don't know.
I'm going to tell her to try an eggy crisp.
She don't like anything eggy, does she? She won't say that.
I'll tell her it's beef. That was really good. Alright folks, going to leave that there. Ladies.